Okay, I'm being kidnapped now.
I really don't like this world, by the way. It's just confusing to find your way around.
It's just, yeah, I guess it is confusing to find your way around whale intestines.
On my way downtown.
Remember, let's see. Isn't it amazing that that's what we all look like on the inside?
Oh.
What gastric chamber issue? I think that there's been a... Apparently, I guess there's been so many of these types of levels that where you're like inside of a creature in different games. They actually call it, I think I call it living levels or something like that, or living world, or something like that. You know what games are...
Finally have guard.
You know what games are overrated?
What?
Bayonetta games.
Yeah, I'd try. I just wasn't a fan.
I played through the first 2 games. I'm just like, I'm not really interested.
I get it. People are just, they see it and they're just like, boobies.
Yeah.
You gotta have more than that to a good game.
Remember whenever people saw whenever like there was people seeing the ending of Bayonetta 3 and they were like, she's straight? And they were getting like the, you know, LGBT people were just like getting all upset and, you know.
The LGTV community people.
Because they had in their headcanon that like she was
a
lesbo. A lesbo. But she was like, at the end, she was like kissing a man, one of the man characters.
A man.
It's funny how the original release of the original game only came out on Xbox, or, you know, Xbox 360, PS3, and maybe Steam, or maybe, you know, PC of some kind.
I forgot it came out on PS3.
Yeah, it did. It apparently was... Well, it probably had the common, you know, third-party game on the PS3 problems, or multi-platform game on the PS3 problems. At least at the time. Well, I think it's because Sega apparently seemed to have had a hard time just like getting PlayStation games running very well or doing very well until like either late into the PS3's lifespan or at the start of the PS4. They finally like figured out how to do PlayStation stuff right. Well, now Sonic Rivals was good, but that was like a different company that made that. Made those games.
Oh.
That's right, Sylvester. Just further destroy my curtains. But yeah, like, man, it's funny how it was not on a single Nintendo system at first, and then now it's basically a Nintendo series, basically. It's like, because Nintendo funded I think they funded Bayonetta's 2 and 3. And whatever that spin-off game was.
What, did the first one ever come back out for like any Nintendo consoles?
Yeah, it came out on Wii U and Switch. I think it was like the original copies of Bayonetta 2 on Wii U came with Bayonetta 1 on a separate disc.
Alright, I've got an idea for a new game show. It's called Which Console Owners Are the Horniest? Because it's definitely Nintendo.
Yeah.
I think that there's potential in the idea for the game show.
Probably a Japanese show. Me too. So what about this Smash Bros. Character right here?
Sora from Smash Brothers?
Sora from Super Smash Brothers.
Difficult.
I need to wait and see, like, I'm still waiting to get a Switch 2, because I need to wait and see, like, what the common prices are going to be for the games. Like, are they all good? Is Mario Kart World going to have, is that the common price? And the new Donkey Kong is just like a rare exception, or is it the other way around, or is it going to? I wonder, because
bad idea with the price, Nintendo. But here's the money for the Switch too.
Yeah. Because I want to see, like, you know, what's going to be the common price for most of the games. Because I mean, I don't like paying $70 either, but like, if it's going to be, if it's not, if Mario Kart World's price is a rare exception, then I'll see about it. But like, you know, and how many third-party companies are going to use key cards instead of the
disc is
well the cartridges?
Yeah, you know, cartridges.
So what I heard from Scott the Waz, he's apparently, well, it sounds like the reason that third-party companies are going more with key cards than the actual cartridges. Not all of them have done this, but a lot of them have so far that have had Switch 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, so the Switch 1 had multiple cartridge types. Like, you had some that, I think you had some that like came with like, I can't remember what the lowest number was, but some came with like 32 gigs, and then obviously the more gigs they have, the more expensive it is to produce those cartridges. Produce the games on those cartridges. But like the Switch 1 had like, you know, some options for them to like, you know, so like you had like 32 gig ones, you had, you know, 64 gig ones, which you could have easily put all the Grand Theft Auto games that were in the trilogy on a 64 gigabyte cartridge, but they didn't want to do that because they don't want, you know, I think they cheaped out, and they're probably trying to go like, well, get it digital, you know. But anyway, apparently the Switch 2 only has two options, which is 64 gig cartridge and the key card. And so a lot of third-party companies have been going with the key card to save on money. But like, I imagine that the controversy, at least was on Sega's part, where they released Sonic X Shadow Generations on Switch 2 on the key card, despite the fact that like, despite the fact that the original version, the less powerful version, but still, they were able to fit the game on the cartridge before, on the Switch 1 cartridge. But the Switch 2 version, just because it's a little bit more powerful, it's got to have a key card. You know, they cheapened out on that, and people were mad about it. So that's probably, I bet you that's probably why Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, they may have already had this plan, but I bet you that's why that they're going with actual cartridges this time instead of the key card. For if you get the game on Switch 2.
Ow.
Ow. Thank you so much for the ketchup.
Dear Lord.
The shellies. What you looking at, Sylvester? I was watching a Gus Johnson video, like, it was like both him and Sven.
Mm-hmm.
And like, and it's supposed to be like an old time, like they were watching a horse racer, or they were watching something, and like instead of using binoculars, they were using one of these, and they're like,
what the heck?
Sora heard a funny joke. Ha ha ha. Or he heard a joke he's laughing sarcastically at. He's laughing sarcasmically. How many worlds are in this game again?
Hang on, I need to... I don't remember.
Let's see. How many worlds are in? see. There are 14 worlds. Including Destiny Islands, Traverse Town, Wonderland, Deep Jungle, Olympus Coliseum, Agrabah. Yeah, Monstro, Atlantica, Atlantica, yeah. Halloween Town, Neverland, 100 Acre Wood, Hollow Bastion,
yeah, see, I don't...
Dive to the Heart.
I don't really remember where to go here. That's the problem.
So what you're saying is you remember where to go, you're just trying to... you're just doing it on purpose, tee-hee. I hate when you accidentally click something on your phone, and like... Or when I click something on my phone, and it's just like... It was an accident, but you have to click off a bunch of things. I was like, I was just trying to get out of it, you know. It was an accident. Naughty Dog co-founder. See, Naughty Dog co-founder says one simple change made Crash Bandicoot remakes worse. One blink and you'll miss it change makes all the difference for Crash co-creator.
What change was made that made it worse? Not putting freaking giant muttons in the hands of the giants instead of like clubs.
Yeah. Well, hold on. I won't read this.
It doesn't quite bother me. I just kind of noticed it.
Let's see. Oh yeah, Andy Gavin. He followed me on Twitter years ago. I didn't even know it was him.
So you're basically together at this point.
Yeah, basically married.
There we go.
Why do you still care about that boy? He has all but deserted you for the Keyblade and his new companion, after all.
I don't care about him. I was just messing with him.
Oh, really?
Love him at all.
Of course you see. Beware the darkness in your heart. The heartless prey upon it.
Mind your own business.
Okay, so he's saying something about the jumping wasn't in Crash Insane Trilogy.
What's the matter with you?
Wasn't as good.
What are you thinking? Don't you realize what you're doing?
I was about to ask you the same thing, Sora. You only seem interested in running around and showing off that Keyblade these days. Do you even want to save Kairi?
I do.
No,
Sora! Who could it have been? Was it this guy? How about this guy? Or how about this lady?
What was that thing about where he like F a cat or something like that? Or...
Oh yeah, it was
Let's do it.
let's see. Oh gosh, how did it go? It was something about some kind of cream filling, and he goes, I like to F my cat. And then he just does like this like perspective shot that's supposed to be like it's going up against the cat, but you actually don't even see anything going against the cat. You just see like the camera is just out of frame of the backside of the cat. Oh, let's see. And it's nowhere as good as the kind they put in Twinkies. I like to F my cat.
I love that one. Alright.
Well, yeah, I don't really care. So do a punk. Yeah, Riku's not really doing much.
He's giving the illusion that he's doing something. It seems like a lot of companions in a lot of the games, you know? They give the illusion that they're doing something to help. Look at all those Eggman's robots.
Goofy on cheer.
Come on.
Yeah, come on. Ooh, MP Rage.
MP Rage. Tornado.
That's handy. Yeah.
Dandy.
I don't remember if I got any more. Okay, 3 wishes. Oh, heck yeah. I forgot to equip this earlier. I can't leave. Fine. Okay. But I can do this. Okay, cool.
Then right back into the mouth.
Let.
Pinocchio! Pinocchio!
Woohoo!
Give me back my son!
Sorry, old man. I have some unfinished business with this puppet.
Riku!
Ew.
Pinocchio is my little boy!
You were getting ready for that, weren't
He
you?
is
Yeah.
unusual. Not many puppets have hearts. I'm not sure, but maybe he can help someone who's lost theirs.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Kyrie?
What do you care about her?
Do you know who you're talking to? Drama. I'm going to guess this is our last world for this session.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, the further you go, the longer the worlds take.
Ah. Ah. Good.
There we go.
Alright, folks.
What? No, I wasn't done.
Oh.
I'm just saying that.
Well, I was just saying, alright, folks. What were you thinking? Yes.
Yes, I got high jump now.
You got Patno.
Which I don't know why he feels the need to flip like that.
There was a SpongeBob episode based on Pinocchio's Patnocchio, and Plankton was pretending to be Patrick's conscience.
Oh.
And
Oh, okay.
and then like they end up they're doing a bunch of stuff, and then they end up inside Pearl because she's the whale.
Just look at his daughter. She's as big as a whale.
Yeah. Whee.
Okay, let's see. Alright.
See, we need a nice, easy game to play next, which is, God of War 1. Just,
I'll do God of War for this channel sometime, but man, I'm gonna play all those on easy. I can do them on slightly harder modes on my own, but even normal mode gives me a bit of a struggle.
Apparently David Jaffe, when he's talking about one thing about the, I can't remember if it was in an interview for the game or if it was something else, but he was like, one thing was like, he regrets doing is not fixing up that one part. One of the parts in God of War 1 where you have to like climb up that thing and without getting stabbed or without getting the blades hitting you or something like that. Well, anyway, yeah, he's talking about like he wishes he could have fixed that.
Is he involved in God of War 2?
I can't remember. I can't. I was thinking he was. I thought he was, but I heard somewhere where like he wasn't. It's kind of like, okay, so it was like the first God of War was David Jaffe, and then, but during development of the second game he left and it was up to someone else, and then like, for God of War, after God of War 2, the same one who worked on God of War 2 left the development of God of War 3 or something like that. I can't remember how it was.
A puppet that's lost its heart to the heartless. Maybe it holds the key to helping Kyrie.
What about the fartless?
How about it, Sora? Let's join forces to save her. We can do it together. What? You'd rather fight me? Over a puppet that has no heart?
Heart or no heart, at least he still has a conscience.
Conscience?
You might not hear it, but right now it's loud and clear. And it's telling me you're on the wrong side.
Then you leave me no choice.
Pinocchio! Pinocchio!
Pinocchio.
I'm not gonna make it.
I'm gonna die.
Oh, I guess I'm okay.
What about the Pinocchio paradox of Pinocchio saying his nose will grow? You've heard that one before, right?
Yes.
You haven't heard of it? No, I said it just now, right?
Yep. Oh, sorry. I just saw something being referred to as Bluetooth water, and I had to know what was going on.
Was it? Is it like a dolphin with Bluetooth? Or...
No, but I didn't have time because the game interrupted me.
Oh. Anyway, that's the. I know it's kind of a roundabout way of saying it, but I guess the whole point I'm trying to make is that like whenever a live action movie gets made and like the main character can't talk, it doesn't work out. And also, I hate sauerkraut. That's all I'm really trying to say.
Giant darkness pimple.
Yeah.